Okay, hello and welcome to Retro Bikes Dublin, and today we're looking at a Honda VFR400R. It's an NC30. It's one from my own personal collection I've been selling off now because we do have an arrival of a lot of bikes coming in the coming weeks, so we don't have room for these. I have a collection of 4 bikes and I had to wheedle it down into one. So this is the last one that I have to sell, and I kept another bike which is being kept in storage now. But a little bit about this bike. Like I said, it's an 89 NC30. If you want to look up all the heritage and everything, I did a full video up previously, more so going over all of that and why they should be keeping their value, and the value of these should be going up in the coming years. This one has had pretty much, it's a full restoration, but I'm selling it on as a project. There's still little things to do to it. Very little. I've got it up, running, starting, stopping, lights working, everything like that. So it's only a very light restoration, and to be honest, I'd say a lot of people would just run this as it is and they'd be perfectly fine with it. To run through things from back to front that I've done on it, we've got a new brake light official from Honda, new indicators at the rear. The rear wheels were stripped and powder coated, and brand new tires put on them as well. The exhaust had holes in it, in which were welded and put perfectly back now, and it's the original exhaust on it, and hence why I kept it, because they're very, very rare these days. Swing arm was polished, and we looked at the chain and sprocket. Then moving forward, then we have the seats were kind of refurbished as well on it. They are original seats though, in this two-tone. All new plastics at the rear as well. Tank is original. I'm not sure if it was painted before or not, but it looks pretty good. And that was polished, buffed and put on. It's had a buff and polish of the fuel cap as well. It's had carb rebuild kit put on it. 4 new spark plugs, oil filter, all new coolant. Coolant lines looked at. Somewhat down in the engine area, that is. We have new grips on it then moving forward. We have new levers on the bike, new front fairings as well, full new front fairings, new indicators front and rear, full powder coated front wheel, and new tires and new mirrors gone on it as well. We've also done a flush of the front brakes. The rear could probably do with a flush as well. But we've had a full look over this bike, and I mean top to bottom. It's actually just had a new battery put in it as well, so there's a huge amount of work gone into this bike already, and it's really just to move on now. We want to get this bike gone, move on to the next things that we have. I've just been instructed to get rid of it, so unfortunately it's a regretful sell because they are so rare these days, especially ones that have kind of been gone through like this, and my previous one, which was kind of as well, very, very good, and I know I won't see again. So it's going to be very regretful sell, because I know in 3 or 4 years time I'm going to be really hunting for one. I'm going to be paying 8,000-9,000 euros for one at that stage. So that's it for now. We'll move on from this little intro here onto a visual inspection where I'll show you the full condition of the bike. And but that's kind of been it. If you have liked the video up till now, like, comment and subscribe, and that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Okay, and now on from the kind of intro video onto a visual inspection, and you'll see here the bike is an absolute beauty. Really is a fantastic looking bike, and I think the best colors, it's either this or the very, very rare, I think it was a black and silver color that came out. I would have really liked, but this one is probably the Honda racing colors, and iconic for its era, and also the first year of production for these. So starting from the front, like I said, I put brand new Bridgestone tires on this, powder coated wheels. You have the caps I've done as well. Brakes were looked at, pads are good, front discs are pretty good too. You'll see brand new tires, they're absolutely brand new. Front mudguard is looking really nice. We actually had, which I failed to mention, new front shocks put it on completely. These are newer, well, they're obviously not brand new, but they're new front shocks to the bike, and the oil replaced, and caps, dust caps, everything like that. You see the horn up here, dual front headlamps, the plastics, and as you can see the clear window, which I really don't like, the blackout window, which isn't a time period or time correct. You have the Actual fairings here, actually really good condition. A few little smudges here which could have been better cleaned. Same again here, all really nice all the way down and through, all the way up. I'll swing around, you'll see the actual aluminium tub frame is in excellent condition and been polished. Move around to the other side, you have your new grips, indicators, again just a little bit of smudging there. Underneath here, all excellent condition. Fairings are like new, as they should be because they are. Down here we have the choke onto the tank. The tank is really good. We do have a little mark here and here. Up over the top then, all very good. 43,000 Ks on it, so 26,000 odd miles probably, and around that. Don't hold me on that one. The new levers here, which are Honda levers, the chrome, period correct as well. Seat at the rear looking really good. If you were really fussy, you might go over this with a leather cleaner on the rear. We have the rear plastics at the back here in mint condition as well. We have the exhaust here, which has had a few scuffs here on the exhaust here, but it is original exhaust, like I said. Powder coated rear wheel as well, which you'll get from the back. Indicators. We still have the original, this hasn't been chopped like a lot of them are. Brand new rear tire. We have, there we go, the plastics on it, and the alloy itself, which is in beautiful condition. Swing arm, single-sided swing arm, iconic with these NC30s. And just, I mean, if you take 5 foot back, the bike is just stunning. Absolutely stunning bike from all angles. And I'm being very fair with the price. It is my personal bike. Again, we're getting sold as is, as you see in the video, as you see here now. And that's kind of it. We need to kind of move on at this stage. Unfortunately, I'm being pressured because the bikes are coming in quickly enough. So let's move now from the visual inspection onto the ride along video.
Okay, so we've come out to the light here to do a video on the VFR400R NC30. Absolute beauty of a bike. Really stunning little thing. So we're going to go around the block and back and show you that she's running, driving, stopping and starting, and all the little things. She goes through all the gears, clutch feels fine, starts on the button, and that's kind of it. So let's get on her and go for a little spin. Let's go. And here we are. Sounds good to me. And we're going round the block. The usual, but it's different starting position. And we're going to go around here. So, like I said, there's been a huge amount of work done to this bike. Absolutely massive amount of work. So whatever needs doing now is only final touches. When I inherited the bike had been terribly neglected, as a lot of these VFRs are, and the cost of getting them back is just huge. It's absolutely massive, and you know, I wouldn't do it again. I would definitely you know, look for a bike like this, kind of done, if nearly done. It's probably the best value you're going to get out of all these bikes. And that would be the best idea in my opinion, or just one that's fully revved up and ready to go. Well, like I said, it's a private sale, sold as seen. I'm trying to be as transparent as I can in the video. I sold the other VFR last week for full price, that went within 4 days I believe, and I had callers on the phone to me at all times, all the time. It was nearly incessant, the amount of calls. I think the second that I said that bike was gone, they kind of all rallied and, oh no, I'll buy it, I'll buy it, I'll buy it. So, you know, I've heard all the excuses, oh, try do this, try do that. You know, this is a hot ticket item. I know what these bikes are. The price I am asking for this bike is not a lot. It really isn't. If you look anywhere in Europe, you look in the UK, you're going to find a similar bike for probably £4,500. You know, so, and then plus you want £4,500 plus 23% VAT, plus your duties, plus your tax, plus getting it registered, all the time involved in that. So I really am trying to you know, take some of the money on this. This is really fairly priced. I've done a lot of work to the bike as it is, so you know, it's just that's all I can do now at this stage. So that's kind of it. That's the story behind the bike. That's what we need out of it. You know, we've shown everything that's kind of going on with it, shown the condition of the bike, which I think is actually lovely. I'm gonna go turn in left here, and I'm gonna go to the side of the road on the top here, and I'm going to put her in neutral, which she actually is really easy to find neutral on this bike, surprisingly. Like the other VFR was a lot harder. Let me just put down the side stand here. That's her idling as well. Probably could be adjusted slightly, but that's her really looking lovely. So if you are interested, please do ring. The ad will be down in the description. If not, contact us on Facebook. If you're coming to this video, you know, a year or 6 months in advance or something like that, the bike is probably sold, so sorry about that. But if you do want to reach out to us, our Instagram and our social medias are Facebook and Instagram at retrobikesdublin.com, or at retrobikesdublin for Facebook and Instagram. I'm a bit muddling all this up. Our official website, which has just been done up, which has a lot more new features on this bike, will be available up there if you want to have a look, is www.retrobikesdublin.com. So that's about it. The NC30, iconic bike, absolutely beautiful. What do you think about it? I think it's an absolutely stunning bike. Thanks for watching.